Hello, today I want to show you how to texture a sword like this in Blender with the free add-on called Ucupaint. And today I'm going to show you how to give this sword a metal look and how to give it some sharp edges and the grip. I give this some texture as well. So this will be a beginner tutorial, so I hope you like it. And I'm going to show you how to do that. For this tutorial I use a free model. This model, this sword I use in this example, in this tutorial, you can download this for free. I put a link in the description. So if you go and download this free model, we can start texturing this sword. But before we're gonna do that, I'm gonna start a new scene so we can start together and start making this nice sword. We're gonna delete all those things in the scene. So we select it all, then delete. Then we want to import the sword. So we go to the file, we go to the import, we go to the .obj, and then we can find the folder where the sword is. So in my example, I got it in this map. We click on it, and we go to the sword obj. When we press import, then you see we got the sword. And to work better with the sword, we raise the sword GZ5, so we're gonna see it's better. Now, if we go to the right and we go to the material preview, you see this sword got already a texture. We want to remove this texture because we're gonna make our own texture. So we go to the right, to the material tab, and as you can see, this is the material, and we click on the minus. Then, as you can see, this texture is removed. So we're gonna make our own texture. If you got Ucupaint, you can start right away. If you don't got Ucupaint, it's a free add-on. You go to the Edit, Preference, Get Extension. You type Ucupaint. You can just click and install. So now after you installed Ucupaint, now you can press N on your keyboard, and then you see this side menu. And then you go to the Ucupaint and click on Quick Ucupaint Node Setup. You just have to press OK. Oh, now we're gonna start with giving this sword some basic colors. And you can change the color here if you want. This is always some basic colors you can use. What I always like to do is add a solid color. In this case, it's purple. I press OK, and you can see it's purple. Now to give this sword different colors, so the upper part need to be a different color than the middle part. So in this case, we go to the front side of the sword. We go to the drop down menu and go to the edit mode. And when we are in the edit mode, we can select a part of the sword, but make sure you are in X-ray mode, because if you are in X-ray mode, he is selecting the front side and the back as well. Then we're gonna select this, and as you can see, it's all selected. Very important. After you selected it, you can go to the drop down menu and go to the texture mode. Then it's very important to press this paint mask icon. That if you use that, you can paint one specific part you selected earlier in the edit mode. So in this case, we selected the upper part, and then it's only gonna paint that part we selected it. So make sure you go to the fill bucket. But for now, we need to make a new image layer, because we're gonna, a part of the sword, we want to be separated. So we're gonna separate the paint like upper part, middle part, and the lower part. So in this case, upper part, I give it a name, upper part, press OK. And now if I go and click on it, you can see we painted the upper part. If you want to change the color, this will go to the color over here, and slide with the slider we go up, and you see it's gonna be more gray, and we select it again, and we got this nice gray color. As you can see, we go to the second part we want to give a color. So we go again to the front side of the sword. We go to the edit mode. We're gonna select this part. We are in X-ray mode again, or still. Then we go to the texture paint. We're gonna select this paint mask again. We make a new layer. I give it the name middle part. We press OK. We go to the color and we want to change this to a little bit yellow, gold-ish color. So we drag this up, and you see how more you drag it up, how brighter the color will be. So in this case, I like this color a lot. And as you can see, if you click on it, you got some nice color over here. So we got the upper part, we got the middle part. Now we want to give the lower part a brown color. In my case, it will be a brown color. You can choose another color if you want. We go again to the front side. Then we're gonna change to edit mode. Then we're gonna select the lower part of the sword. We go again to the texture paint mode. Make sure this is selected. It's still selected. We change it to a brown color in this case. Make it a little bit darker. I like this brown. We make a new layer. We call it lower part. I press OK. And I click on the fill tool. And now we got the basic colors for the sword. And as you can see, it's look already cool. But we want to give it more details. Like we want to give this upper part a metal look. And to do that, we need to go to the upper part, because that's where we want the metal. And as you can see, we got some channels over here. We need to go and drag this out. You can see that we need to select the metal, and we need to select the roughness. We open these tabs. You can change the source like custom value. If you change the custom value, like the source of the roughness, you press also custom value. So when you have changed to custom values, you can make the source lower, and then you got to get more shiny look. It's not good looking because we still got selected paint mask. So if we turn this off, you can see we got this shiny metal look. This is already looking very good. And now I want to show you how to add those sharp edges for the sword. So we go to the plus, we go to the edge detect. We're just pressing OK, and now you see the sword is all black. But we need to go to the channel color, and we need to change the mix to add. If we edit, you can see you got some nice edges. As you can see, you can increase this edge by sliding this to the right, and you can change those edges as much as you like. I can go a little bit further to show you how to give this sword some more bumps, and he looked more used. To do that, we can add and go to the new image, but we need to change this to normals, and we're gonna change this to scratch. You can make it scratches or something. Now, if you go to the texture mode, I choose paint hard. With the F, you can change the size of it. So in this case, it's very low. You need to give this a yellow, of a white color or a black one, and with X you can change. And if you go to the white color, you see, and if I change it to the black. So in this case, if you make a line or you change it to the black, you see, here you remove something and here you add something, but you can decrease the strength. So if you want something like, in my case, I like a little bit, make it a little bit smaller, and I give it some really small scratches like this. You make it, you can choose what you like. What I like to do is use the smear tool, make it a little bit larger. We can decrease the strength of it, and we just go over this. So in this case, maybe we need the strength to give it more strength. Just playing around, because smear is very useful to give this some nice. And as you can see already, you can work like a couple of hours on this and make it perfect for you. But I want to just show how we can change the look of the sword. And as you can see, it's already looking like you got some used sword. It's maybe not perfect like you want it to look like, but you can play around with the tools and go with the paint soft brush, so you can, it's a little bit softer, and then maybe add some smear on it. And in some cases you just want to give it a little bit of stretch. In this case, if we do paint hard, I just want tiny scratches on it. So add some little bit of scratches, and then if you like those scratches, you can keep them there. You can be a little bit subtle. And as you can see, you can do a lot of things with it. So I want to show you another tip. If you go to the lower part of the sword, just see, you selected it, and then you can go to the channel, and you can go to the custom data, and then you can replace this with an existing image. So in this case, if I go to case, we got some concrete like this. And one more tip, as you can see with the edge detect, you got some sharp edges over here, and you see it's also applying to the middle part, because the edge detection is the most upper layer and it is affecting the layers below. Dus if I move those edge detect layer below the middle part, so we press this arrow, you see it's not applying to the middle part anymore. So this is an important thing to know. This is a great tip. If you want to change the sword, the color of the sword, you can go to the upper part. You see this layer over here, and go to the color, and you go press custom color. If you go to the custom color, you can change the color over here. So you can change the color. So this is one thing you can keep in mind. You can always change the color of the sword. So in this video, I showed you how to make the sword and how to texture it, how to give it a metal look. I hope you like it. Do you want to support me? Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and maybe share it. And I see you next time.